Hello fellas, welcome back to another Project FJR video. This is the state at the moment, so it is pretty much stripped on both sides. All the fairings are here. So a quick recap what we did. So removed the exhaust, painted the handlebars. As you can see, they're all nice and like brand new. We painted the under the seat frame because that was all corroded. So we did that. We cleaned under the seat. We cleaned the shaft, the wheels on both sides. The front discs were actually these little holes were filled up with the pads residue, and I have ordered the Brembo pads as well. We're still waiting for them. Hopefully will turn up for this video. We cleaned the headers as much as we could in the rear of the exhaust. We cleaned the shock absorber. Hopefully will be okay. If not, we'll have to replace it. We painted the side of the engine cover. As you can see, it had a little bit of damage here, so we sanded it down, prepped it and painted it in silver, so that looks good. We did a evap canister delete or charcoal canister delete because that was rotted and exploded, like from rusted from the inside out. Put a picture here so you can see. But yeah, so I've watched a few YouTube videos. Thank you for those that responded to me as well. The breather pipe from the fuel tank is here. So I've tied it up to this bracket where the breather pipe for the coolant attaches to. So I've strapped it off to that end here. So it just hangs on the side here. Pipe that comes from the engine, put a bolt through, blanket off, and hang it up here. So if we do find the canister, it's easy to just switch it all back on. What else we did? We have changed the foot peg and the gear shifter peg, so it's on the other side. And now, as I said in the last video, we will take the fairings off again and treat the bike with ACF50. If you're interested in that, please make sure to subscribe. And yeah, thank you for joining Project FJR, so stay tuned. Right, where we are. So these are the brake line holders, and I've sanded them down and painted them. That's the side reflector holder that is sanded and painted. This here is the windscreen holder. Again, that has been sanded and painted. Also, what we have to do, which we didn't have time to do in the last video, is to sand down and paint the bracketry for the mirrors. Both of them are corroded. I will show you the other one as well. So if you can see here, it's got a lot of corrosion. I have the original paint, so we have to remove the mirrors. But yeah, the bike comes along pretty nicely. What I've done now, I've covered the tires and brakes with a lot of dirty rags, let's say, and we're gonna apply the ACF50. So what I've done, I've filled up this bottle. So it comes up as a pack with 950 milliliter bottle, and then this empty spray. So you fill up this, you put it in hot water, you shake it up, doesn't come too gloopy, and basically with that we just spray, leave it for a little bit, and then wipe it off. We're going to start with the rear end. We're going to spray inside, everywhere. So make sure you get a good cover everywhere. after the spray, we're gonna leave it for about, I don't know, half an hour or so, and gonna wipe the excess off. But this half an hour it takes for the ACF50 to get into everywhere, like all the little spaces that you can't reach by hand, because you spray it, it goes all the way through the little holes. So yeah, it's very, hopefully it's very good. It does run because I have sprayed quite a lot. So I'm waiting, I will wait for about half an hour, and then I will get a clean rag and wipe it all off. So yeah, that's where we are. Now I have a question for you, because I know there is this plug here under the side fairing on the left hand side, this blank plug. I would like to know where do I find a connection for it to attach another USB port, or indeed some other things, because there is another 4-pin one which I know is for heated seats, but that 3 one, it might be for the auxiliary or something else which I don't know. So yeah, if you guys know where I can find a plug like that, please leave me a comment below. And then once we have this all wiped off, we're gonna start putting it all back together. Just want to show you how it does come up. I've only wiped off a little bit of the tank, and have a look at this. It's just like the bike came out of the factory, brand spanking new. It will be obviously greasy and oily, but this is the point of having the bike protected with ACF50. I might need a few clean rags because by the time I finish wiping the cloth, this rag, it will be soaked on ACF50. So I've been told when you start the bike, it will be very smoking everywhere, because this ACF50, as it goes inside all the holes and etc., you can't really wipe it all off. So the excess will be basically like burning, and that will cause to have smoke from under the bike, from everywhere really around this area. So nothing to worry about, hopefully. But yeah, look at the bike. It's like brand new. I've ordered the diff oil and engine oil and engine oil filter, so we're gonna change that as soon as they come in. And also, as I say, waiting for the brake pads at the front. Wow, it does come along quite nicely. Now the ACF50 is done. We're gonna take the rags off and put the fairings back on, or the side front fairings, not the mudguard at the front, because we still haven't got the pads. But yeah, for the time being, we're gonna put the sides back on, and the seat and the plastics around the seats. So yeah, exhaust, and we're waiting for the pads, and after that we can take the FJR for the first ride. So stick around for that. Right, now let's put the fairings back together. And just like that, the fairings are back on the bike. Now what we're gonna do is put the bracket for the windscreen back. I have removed the mirror mount. We're gonna sand them down, prime them and paint them properly, because as you can see, the paint isn't great on both of them. But that will be tomorrow, because I need to do it at work. We cannot put the inner plastic until we put the mirrors back. So at the moment we're just gonna fit the screen bracket, which is freshly painted. Oh, this is so good, easy peasy. And then we're just gonna put the screen just like that. The screen is back on. Wow, the bike really comes along. So yeah, got the seats put back, and once I have the mirror mounts painted, then I can put the inner plastic. The exhaust is next. I've used the same procedure on the exhaust as I did with the headers. So if you can have a look how clean this came out. Also, the weld came up really clean as well. I'm really happy with this Astonish, how he cleans up the metal. Of course, I had to wash it off with clean water. I don't want that chemical to stay on the metal and cause corrosion on the long term. So hence I've washed it. But now this left hand side has been done. We only got one more to go. But yeah, exhaust done. Now if you remember, when I've taken the exhaust off, the bolts from the clamp were completely rusted. I've got them here. So I had them in WD-40 since I took them off, but yeah, they had it. So what I will do is put brand new ones, and yeah, hopefully these will last a little bit longer. I just had delivered the aerosol can paint for the FJR. So the color of this bike is called Deep Purplish Blue. I've ordered it from eBay. It does come in 2 cans. We have the ground coat, which is kind of a primer, and we also have the mid coat. The reason being there is no top coat, as in lacquer, because this bike is matte finish. So what I have done earlier today, I have sanded off the corrosion from the mirror mount, cleaned it all off. I've dipped them in acetone so I can have all the paint removed from where the bolt goes in, and yeah, so that is, these two are primed, all ready for paint. They have 2 coats of primer. I need to shake very well these paints and see if we are anything close to the factory color. I mean, they're only for the mounts. I couldn't stand that corrosion, so if it comes anything close to the color of the bike, I will be really happy. So it does come up quite nicely. We're gonna dry it out, and we're gonna apply a second coat. I just wanna quickly show you in the light of the inside the shed. The color is, I don't know, it's not the same. It's a little bit lighter. I mean, probably if I apply more, or the primer was too light to cause this for the blue to be so light. So yeah, I'm not really convinced. So yeah, we'll leave it to dry, and we'll try the other one. I'm not too sure. These are the mirrors, and of course you can tell it's not nowhere near dark enough, and the mounts will be obviously there. So we'll see. I should spray that one again, and hopefully it'll come up a little bit better. That was just completely different color. I didn't quite expect that. Well, I expect a little bit of a difference, but not that dramatic difference. Let me just quickly show you. You can tell from the distance it's 2 different colors. And the camera doesn't show that bad, but yeah, from the distance you can see. Oh well, at least they're both the same, I suppose. And yeah, hopefully if I find a different color, I might try again, but at the moment we're gonna leave it like that. Just fitted the inner panels on under the dash, because as I say, I'm not very happy with the mirrors paint, so for the time being I'm gonna leave them like that. I have ordered now the correct color. It was completely my mistake. So basically I've ordered deep purplish blue, and in fact it was dark purplish blue, not this. So yes, completely my mistake. I'll take that. Now I have to sand them back again and obviously reprime them and repaint them, but for the time being we're just gonna leave it like that. We have put all the plastics back together, the headlights adjuster knobs back in, the windscreen, everything's back normal. We're just waiting for the pads to arrive so we can fit the front mud guards, and we're gonna end this episode right here because we're still waiting for the parts to arrive. So once the pads are on, we're gonna carry on with the Project FJR, and hopefully the paint will arrive so we can do that at the same time. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this Project FJR series, just make sure you subscribe below, give me that big thumbs up, and yeah, I should see you in the next one. Cheerio.